When I say empowerment, what word stands out? Power. That's right, power. When I say power, I'm not talking about having some type of superpower. Even though I wish I had the power to fly and explore different countries, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. You want to know why? Because I'm afraid of heights. So that will never, ever happen. Have anyone ever thought about having some type of superpower? For example, superpower to be invisible, superpower to travel back in a time machine, or just to have superhuman strength. I have. I thought about it. Anyhow, I'm not trying to pop your imaginative bubble, but the power I'm talking about is the power to take control of your life and build self-confidence. For this purpose of speech, I will define empowerment. Empowerment is the process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's life and one's right. My name is Carlin Levy, and I believe empowerment is a great attribute to develop first, self-improvement, second, growth, and third, self-confidence. First, how can self-improvement help you develop self-empowerment in your life? Here's a personal story. My mother passed away when I was 9 years old. I was torn, heartbroken, just overwhelmed with what had happened. It took a toll on me just losing her because I didn't know what purpose I had in life. I just couldn't take a grip. But according to an article entitled Self-Empowerment, Achieving Your Potential Through Self-Awareness in the 1994 issue of Women in Business, empowerment means granting you the power and the permission to live your life your way, which means simply being yourself. I grant myself the power and the permission to self-improve myself by being around women with integrity, positive women, and also to read inspirational quotes and books. I also wrote poems. I also had a daily journal that I kept because it helped me release all the emotions and the feelings I was going through that day. So what had started as a process of a lost little girl found power by having self-confidence and herself by becoming stronger. In other words, empower yourself by embracing self-improvement in your life so you will become more confident. Second, why is self-empowerment important for you to grow as an individual? According to the journalist Steve Harvey, in his book entitled Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success, states, so many of us have been playing the same self-defeating records over and over again. So as long as we are acting differently about ourselves. For example, I'm not smart enough to do that. I'll never be as good as my mother and father. It's too hard to do. And here's a good one. It's too late for me to get out there and do it. How many of us have been a victim of these statements? I know I have been a victim. At some point in my life, I have told myself one or even all of them. There are times you might feel the pressure to be great. You wouldn't be humans. We wouldn't be humans if we didn't feel the heat to make a change and grow. For example, my brother. My brother worked in a shipment warehouse for many years through a temp agency. He finally got promoted through the company and got a raise. Okay, he's feeling good. But after a while, he didn't like the fact that he was working with one person in the warehouse. He just wanted to be around different people in the organization. Plus, to top it off, he only received a 20-cent raise after being working there for many years. I mean, come on, 20 cents raise? Picture this. You're walking around in the warehouse. You are trying to make sure the boxes are organized and placed in the correct section. You want to make sure the customers get their shipment. You're sweating. You are moving the muscles up and down, left and right, just to get a 20 cents raise? Now, who would stay for that amount? While my brother was thinking about career change, he thought it might be too late to get out there and do it. Because he wanted self-growth, he wanted to make a change. So he raised the bar and he filled out an application to Stony Brook Hospital. He went for the interview and he got hired. Plus, it didn't stop there. While he was working, he went to school and now he's a certified nurse assistant. So in that case, my brother felt he could do it. He had the self-empowerment that he can succeed. With that being said, you can dream big, make it a reality, and successfully grow as an individual. Third, how can you attain self-empowerment? By building self-confidence. Maya Angelou, yes, she is one of my favorite author and poet. She inspires me so much with her inspiration and her encouragement. Her motivational quotes, they are so meaningful and just wisdom of hope. One of her quotes that sticks with me is that nothing can dim the light that shines within. No matter what I'm going through, good or bad, because there will be bad days, I have the power to regroup, start a new day. My self-confidence has helped me to keep shining brightly because I have the control to take control of my life. According to the book entitled Empowering Women, Every Woman's Guide to Successful Living by Louise Hay, she developed 11 guidelines to ourselves. And I'm going to read it for you. Share it with you. First, stop all criticism. 2, don't scare yourself. 3, be committed to the relationship you have with yourself. 4, treat yourself as though you are loved. 5, take care of your body. 6, educate yourself. 7, build a financial future for yourself. 8, fulfill your creative side. 9, make joy and happiness the center of your world. 10, have integrity. Keep your word. And finally, 11, develop a strong spiritual connection with life. So keep focusing on building your self-confidence by thinking positive, power to know your worth, and keep uplifting yourself. To summarize, to be self-empowered, keep developing self-improvement by believing in yourself and raise the bar to achieve it. It is a process. It takes practice, practice, practice. So don't doubt yourself. Well, you will see see a difference within yourself, growth and confidence. So the power is to take charge within. Claim it today.